The reason people don't do it, each time they're lost, they'll grow back bigger. We'd end up with teeth like this. Now, I want to make something very clear. This animal's behavior is not induced in any way. These animals are completely capable of doing anything you've ever seen on TV. They're not drugged, they're not chilled below normal body temperature. They are completely normal. Greedy. There's absolutely no question on whether that animal just responded to his name. Now, ears on either side of the brain, very, very good senses, better than a dog. The eyes, they can sink into the skull. Notice that when I push his eyes down, he really doesn't freak out at all. That's complete and total confidence, and nothing is going to happen to him. That's only established in time. Now I'm going to show you how the mouth works. If you'll notice all these little black dots are on the top, the bottom, and on the inside of the mouth, they're sensors. They're very sensitive to any touch. If you don't touch him, he doesn't see it. As soon as you touch it, it'll snap shut. He gets to keep whatever falls in there. Best mousetrap you can buy if you want him in your house. Okay? Now, any questions so far? You have questions? Now, the two most dangerous things you can do around this animal is one, get in the water and swim with it. I'm not going to do it for you all. It costs a lot extra and none of you have it on you. If you think you do, it's cash only. Offer it to me. Now, the second most dangerous thing you can do is exactly what I'm doing. You get down near the edge of the water, you make yourself much smaller, much more like prey, and you start splashing. You can hear splashing like that from almost 200 yards away, 2 entire football fields. Very, very good hearing. This animal's name is Split-jaw. Okay? Now, these bony bumps that you see along their back, these are called scutes. They're very, very tough. They have two purposes. They're very tough, strong armor. They also act as a solar panel. These guys are cold-blooded. They'll sit in the sun, warm themselves up to above 85 degrees. At that point, they'll start to function. They'll grow, they'll digest. If they cannot bring their temperature up, they will not function. The food will actually sit in their stomach, rot, and kill them. Right? Now, this tail, solid muscle. If any one of them were to curl it up and hit me with it, they'd have no problem breaking my leg. 90% of this animal's life is spent doing this. Absolutely nothing, and there's still 90% muscle. Must be nice, huh? 90% of their life will go to this, 5 goes to eating, 5 goes to girls. I think their priorities are screwed up. What are you going to do, right? Bobby. This is one of his favorite ways to eat. All he's got to do is bring his head back and food falls out of the sky. Okay? Any questions so far? Anything you guys would like to know?
Have they ever attacked somebody?
Sorry?
Have they ever attacked somebody?
I've been bitten in here 5 times. Okay? This pocket, this hole in my pocket's actually from him about a week ago. Okay? Things go wrong. If you work with animals, you're going to get hurt. If you don't want to get hurt, don't work with animals. Okay? The way I look at it, you'll never break a bone, lose a finger, or die in front of an Xbox. You're not going to do anything worthwhile either. Okay? Now, Greedy. Do you want some more food, Greedy? Now, their blood. It's some of the most advanced blood in the world. It's being studied all over the world to create cures for diseases such as AIDS, diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer. They believe one of the only cures could lie within this animal because it's some of the quickest clotting blood in the world. It's also some of the strongest against fighting off bacteria. If you look at this animal's bottom jaw, you'll see it's actually split. It's from an injury. Him and another alligator grabbed like this, twisted opposite ways, broke the jaw in half. The blood is very enriched with oxygen. Oxygen helps rebuild tissue. Look closely on the inside of his mouth. See my finger? See my finger there? Okay. The injury was so large that it actually healed over and created a permanent hole just like a piercing in your ear. Okay. Now all we got to do is get him a big old ball, right? Any other questions? Anything else you'd like to know? Everybody knows the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? No. Nobody wants to know?
Yes.
Okay. 2 best ways to tell an alligator from a crocodile. Alligator is going to have a much more wide, round snout. Crocodile will be much more narrow and good shape. Also with the teeth on an alligator. Bobby, you want some more food, Bobby? Bobby, you want some more food? With the teeth on an alligator, when the mouth is closed, you will only see top teeth, top over bottom, just like a person, okay? On a crocodile, you are going to see all the teeth. They will interlock. Those are the 2 best ways to tell. Now, on a crocodile, you will not see a big fleshy tongue, Bobby. See his tongue? See that there? Okay? You won't see that on a croc. Now, any other questions before I bring out the little one?
What's the fourth gator's name?
should be 6 of them in here. We have a problem.
Well, there's 4 today.
We got Greedy, Bobby, the Killer, Split Jaw, Fat Albert, and Snapper. Killer! You want some food, Killer? Killer here is about 20 years old. He's about 300 pounds. This guy here is the boss. Now, what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to bring out a little one. His name is Snappy. He's almost 2 years old, almost 2 feet long. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about him. At the end of the show, if you guys would like to hold and take a picture with him, the park does ask for $3. It goes to all the caretaking of all the animals. It's very important. I'm going to bring him around the outside of the fence. Please do not try to reach out and touch him. They are born with all 80 teeth. And I promise you, if he grabs a hold of you, it's going to be one of the most special parts of your entire trip to the Everglades. So, any questions before I grab him?
What makes you feel safe?
They move. If while you're holding him, he wiggles, please do not throw him into the crowd, okay? Now, any questions on the little one or the big ones? Alrighty guys, I hope you all enjoyed a little presentation. We're going to all exit out this way. If you'd like to ask them anything else or take the picture, I'm going to be right over here for y'all. Thanks for coming out, and take it easy everybody.